Rasulillah. I would like to send thank yous to everyone in attendance this morning. It's good to see you. We still have a lot of work to do as it pertains to enlightening our people to our culture, but not only our culture, their culture. You know, this is their culture. This is something that they are still not aware of. They are still not aware that this great culture that we speak about every Sunday is theirs. They are still busy in somebody else's spiritual house, you know, and living their lives according to his gods and saints. So we still have a big job ahead of us.
Yeah.
And it's a wake-up call to all of us who call ourselves Fahamis that the work is still to be done. There's work still to be done. But once again, to all you brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, gods and goddesses of the Most High, it's wonderful to see you in attendance here this morning.
Yes.
It's good to see you here. My lecture this morning I entitled Isis or Islam or peace is something that the world so desperately needs today. They need plenty heaping helpings of peace. But we as Fahamis know they can't get those helpings and really get those helpings without understanding. They have to get understanding. ISIS, good morning.
Good morning.
Who was there? Who was there? Good morning, Malik.
Good morning.
Every man who is an SON of the SUN or a SON of man, because they're both the same. If you hear son of the SUN, it's the same in most cases when you hear the son of man.
Yeah.
M-A-N. Because we know the man was, the name man many times was in ancient days. The son was called a man.
I'm good.
So when you hear the title, Son of Man, they're actually saying Son of God.
God.
They're actually saying Son of God. So every man who is an SON of the SUN or an change his tactics, or he can change God's. Said a whole lot right there. Or he can change his politics, culture, philosophy, and religion completely. And he can also change his language. Here it is. This is understanding and wisdom from on high. Know these things. Then relax. Be composed. Be poised. Be peaceful. If you know that you are a son of God, then you know you do not have to make trouble. You don't have to be stuck at all. When one door is closed to you, you know there's another door that you can get in somewhere if you just look for it. A wise man's sight is not glued to one spot. He looks all around the world and up and down. Look all around. If you are confused, try to clear up your confusion. Don't get mad. Don't start an argument. Do something different. This is what our prophet is telling us. Do something different. Change your language. Change your philosophy. Change what you're doing. Alhamdulillah. Muhammad chose Islam, meaning the religion of Isis, El, and Amun, as the religion of the Arab. Chapter the food, chapter 5, verse 3. Muhammad chose Islam. It was already here. He was not the founder of Islam. He chose it. He chose Islam as the religion of the Arabs. All are sons and daughters of God. Jais, regardless of race, creed, color, or place of birth. All are from Allah, and all will return to Him when they die. Remember, we're talking about Islam, the religion of Isis, El, and Akhenaten, who founded the cult of Ra or Christ, also taught monotheism, the doctrine or belief in that there is only one God. Akhenaten taught this long before Muhammad was born. May the peace and the blessings of Allah be upon him. But Islam was taught many years before Muhammad came along. Baptism or ablution was known to the Hamites over 43,000 years before there was such as Muslims existed. by the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Islam was around here 43,000 years before Muhammad. Tell our brothers and sisters that. And pray that they'll listen to you. Tell them that, and pray that they'll listen to you. Islam has been here since day one. The idea of consolidating all of the gods in Islam into one Godhead crossed the Rhine River in Germany in 1520 AD. And the idea reached London in 1611 AD. Now that's a long time after the true Islamites, the Kemites. That's a long time after. As a matter of fact, it's a long time after Muhammad perfected Islam in 600 AD. That was a long time after that. Muhammad even founded Islam, or let's say chose Islam, a long time before it entered the European countries. Islam penetrated southern Arabia with Muhammad. And Muhammad took it up as a philosophical question at Mecca and taught a doctrine of persuasion without force. Now we know that our God, our brother, Asar, was the first one who took up gentle or friendly persuasion. He is the one civilized the whole world using friendly persuasion. And we know that Muhammad used persuasion without force sometime. Sometime he came with his book, the Quran,
Scimitar.
and the scimitar in the other. He got converts that way. It was either Allah or your head. So naturally, a lot of people said, hey, it's Allah. They said, it's a lie. It's going to be Allah or your head. They said, hey, I'll take Allah. I guess that's one way to get converts. It's not the best way, but it is one way. Remember, when one door is closed, another door is open.
Hoorah.
Not to put any thoughts of violence in anyone's minds. The followers of Islam before Muhammad's time were not called Muslims, but Islamites, which means there were many of the Isis, Els, and Ahmeds. They were called Salamites or Solomonites also for many years. But it all meant